it's Amy K. Welcome back to Sim by Design, and today I have kind of a fun little build. It's for the first time in like forever, besides when I did like the 10-minute build challenge. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me right now? I'm sorry. There's kids walking by my apartment screaming and yelling, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But this is probably the first build I've done, like a big build, like an actual full speed build, not like a room build or something, or when I did the 10-minute build challenge where I had zero plan going into it. I did not have a floor plan planned out. I just went in and started building whatever I felt like. But this is a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, kind of cottagey style house, I guess, even though it's not really cottagey style, I guess. I'm not really sure what to call it. I kind of wanted to go for a more traditional vibe, but which it kind of did turn out like that, but the outside, I think with the way the roofing is, it has a slight cottage feel. But I called it HOMEBODY, which is, I know, kind of a weird name for a house. But as I was building this, I was trying to think of what I wanted to actually call it. And looking at it, like after I had furnished it, I was like, you know, I feel like this is a house that a real homebody would love to live in. I made the kitchen kind of country style. And I used pretty much everything Parenthood. For some reason, I just felt very into the Parenthood pack today for this build. But I really hope I have enough time to talk about everything I want to talk about today, because I have a list of stuff I wanted to talk about. First and foremost is 2 days ago, on Tuesday, I believe it was on Tuesday, yeah, on Tuesday, The Sims announced the trailer for their new toddler stuff pack, which for the first time since I started this channel, I will not be purchasing the stuff pack the day it comes out. I will not be doing a build or anything on it. One, mostly because I don't have the money for it right now. And two, I really don't care about toddlers. I'm sorry, but I really do not care about toddlers. And in that trailer, there was nothing I really cared about seeing or building with. So that's why that's not happening. And yeah, but speaking of toddlers, I know I talk a lot about the annoying kid next door that's constantly screaming, and I apologize if you can hear him, but today I can officially say I never have to do that again unless some crazy annoying family with a toddler moves into the apartment next door, because they moved out today and it's glorious. I am so happy. The only thing I'm mad about is the fact that they woke me up at 7 o'clock. I had my window open and they were screaming, running up and down the halls, making so much noise, moving out at like 7 in the morning, and it was horrible. But that's a whole nother story that I wanted to talk about today too, because I have a couple fun things to talk about. Monday, I had an interview at H&M, like a big group interview, fun, going back into retail, my favorite thing in the entire world, which honestly I do kind of miss it, but I really would rather have like a professional job or be doing like freelance work or YouTube full-time, but that's not in the cards at the moment. So going into YouTube while I find like a real actual job is probably gonna be my best bet. So I had an interview at H&M and they're like, oh yeah, it'll be like 2 weeks before we go over all of this stuff that happened in the group interview today, and then contact you for if we want to have a second interview with you. So I was like, okay, yeah, fine, whatever, I'll keep doing my thing, I'll keep looking for regular jobs. And 3 hours after that, I got a call asking for another interview, which recording this happens tomorrow, and you guys watching this happened yesterday. So yeah, that's a fun thing. And on Monday I also had a fun little freelance project I did, because I do sometimes on Fiverr, I edit If you've never heard of Fiverr, look it up. It's kind of a long story. I don't really want to explain it right now, but I did a freelance editing project for this YouTuber that I work with. This is my second video working with her, but I probably will end up doing more in the future, and I'll probably make a whole video on my other channel talking about it. But she asked me to do this project for her, which with Fiverr you really only make like you technically make $4 per video, but the client pays like $5 for like whatever project you do. It's kind of a weird system, but Fiverr takes like a 20% cut, and that's like $1, so I get $4 from doing this video. And I was like, oh yeah, it won't take me that long. It ended up taking me almost 12 hours after I finished editing it, uploading it, sending it to her, having her watch it, having her do any or make any notes on changes, me making the changes, re-uploading it, and sending it back to her. It took me 12 hours total, I think. Yeah, 12 hours total. I was up until like 3 in the morning working on this video, and I started at like 3 o'clock when I came back from the interview, and I couldn't fall asleep after that until like 4 a.m. So Monday was like a super long day for me. And then on Tuesday, I woke up and I'd been having this like pain in my jaw-ish area, like my gums, like right under my nose. I was like, oh yeah, my mom thought it was a sinus infection like a month ago. Yeah, this has been happening for a month, and I didn't go and do anything about it, but we thought it was like a sinus infection, so we're like, okay, yeah, it's no big deal, it's fine. It went away because I was in like super, like a lot of pain, but then I started taking like sinus medication and it went away. So I was like, yeah, it's fine. And then sometimes it started throbbing, or if I pressed on it, it would feel like a bruise. And then my teeth would kind of like throb or something. But then I guess on Friday or Monday night, while I was like waiting for this project to export so I could send it to the client, I was like kind of just pressing on my, like under my nose, like scratching it, and then it was like kind of bothering me. Then I was like using a makeup wipe to take off my makeup, and whenever I like wiped over that area with the makeup wipe, it hurt so bad. So I took a look at it, and there was this huge red swollen area where it was hurting. So I was like, yeah, I maybe should go see a dentist. And my mom was like, yeah, you might need a root canal, which is terrifying to me. And it's at like the front of my mouth, like my front tooth. So I went to the dentist, and apparently about 20 years ago, I fell face first onto like a cement concrete floor, chipping both of my two front teeth. So I've had a kind of a problem with those for 20 years. But so apparently when I did that, my nerve in one of my front teeth died. So I can't, there's a hole in my root, so I guess none of my dentists before ever noticed this or said anything about it to me, and the dentist that I went to was surprised about that, and he's like, yeah, so we're going to do a root canal, and yeah, so this is going to get really gross, and I'm really sorry. There was like a bunch of pus in that like swollen area on my face, or like on my gums, so we had to drain like a bunch of pus out of that, and it was disgusting and it hurt kind of, but he like numbed it, so that was fun. So now I'm on like antibiotics and these gigantic ibuprofen pills, because when you are watching next Friday's video, I will be getting ready to have a root canal for the first time ever, and I'm so excited. You know, as you can probably tell from my voice, I'm super excited about having this root canal, which if you want to know more about that, I will probably do a video on my other channel. I'm going to be doing a video talking about Fiverr and all my fun experiences with that, and my root canal. The Fiverr video probably won't be up for a while, but the root canal video will be up the Tuesday after my root canal. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, and actually, you know what, looking at this video, because I didn't really talk about that, and going off topic of what I was talking about, I always say I don't like toddlers, but I ended up building this as a toddler. I put a toddler room in here, and I think I should have like switched the bedrooms, because the actual, like the double bed does not actually fit in the parents' room very well, which is a mistake. But it was a larger, it had more squares in it, so it was a larger room. I think the other one was like 20 squares, and like the toddler room was 20 squares, and the like master bedroom was like 26 or something. I counted it, but I don't remember. But anyways, enjoy the screenshots. I of course have not yet taken yet, and I will, oh, sorry. But thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the screenshots I have not taken yet, but they will be coming up in a second. And I forgot my outro. I was about to say like my other channel outro, but check out that channel, subscribe to it. I think it's youtube.com/xoamyk, and subscribe here if you're new. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, because I post new videos every Friday. And yeah, have a great weekend. I'll see you guys next Friday. Bye.